funny Sullivan.
Mike Wazowsky. Listen, it was quite delightful meeting you and whatever that is, but if you don't mind, I have to study my scaring.
You don't need to study scaring, you just do it.
Really? I think there's a little more to it than that. But hey, thanks for stopping by. Let go of that!
Mi gente, es Billy. Billy Crystal, Billy.
Mi gente.
¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias. ¿Usted?
Muy bien, gracias.
I bet.
And I must say, darling, you look marvelous.
Oh.
First of all, I gotta tell you, darling, from the bottom of my heart, you look impressive. You up close, I tell you, you look marvelous, darling.
Thank you very much.
You weren't even born when that was possible.
I know, but I watch it on,
okay.
Come on, YouTube.
All right.
Are you delirious? I beat you.
Get your eye checked. I beat you.
Hey, come to place ain't bad.
Your character is so much fun. He's one of the
Yes.
most memorable characters for Disney and Pixar. He's neurotic.
Yeah.
He's fun. Can you tell me a little bit about Mike in Monsters University?
You just said.
He's neurotic.
Yeah, he's
That's about
crazy. He's animated, really animated. He's delightfully optimistic. He's a leader. He's jealous. He's feisty.
Feisty. Great
He
word.
fights for what's right. He fights for himself, and he won't be denied his dream. And then circumstances happen where it may not work out, and he has to look at himself with that big one eye, which he does in a lake, in a beautiful moment in a lake. He looks at himself, and he can actually see his dreams, go away with the ripples of the water, and he just finds a new way and finds himself. It's a really full-rounded character.
Just wait, Hotshot. I'm gonna scare circles around you this year.
You're not even in the same league with me.
And now, do you feel that there's similarities between Mike Wazowsky and yourself? Because you started off, you wanted to be a baseball player, comedy, you realized you had the talent to do comedy,
Yeah.
and you kind of took another path. Do you feel there's a lot of similarities and parallels?
That's why he's the favorite character I've ever played, because I just feel the closest to him, all around.
Right.
He has a lot of principles that I love about him.
And made it through a lot of adversity as well.
Yeah, there's no sob story, but you keep baseball metaphor. You keep getting curveballs, and you learn how to hit them to the opposite field.
That's
and they
true.
may not end up where you wanted them, but you made contact. I don't know. And but I that's what I love about him.
Well, now that you mentioned baseball, your love of baseball, I mean, always, I love baseball. And you were able to become friends with one of your idols, which was Mickey Mantle.
Yeah.
First game at a 1. Here's the payoff pitch. This is it. There it goes. It's out of here.
Every time I'd be with him, I'd keep saying to myself, "This is not right." First time I was 8 years old when I first saw him, and now he calls me up, and we go out together, and we.
That's gotta be amazing.
It was really stunning, right up until the, end of his life, sadly, when I helped write his eulogy. So our, with Bob Costas. So our whole kind of thing, starting from, and it's actually ended up being partially in this movie. When little Mike goes to the factory to go to Monsters Inc. in the beginning, was loosely based on a story I told him about going to see Mickey Mantle for the first time when I was 8 and wanting to be a baseball player, because he signed my program that day. So he gets the hat from this guy and inspired him. So in a way, that's another reason I love this guy, because he went through something I did.
Well, Billy, if our friends at Generation Ñ could know why they should watch this film, Monsters University, ¿por qué lo deben de ver?
Because it's fantastico.
Fantastico. I love it. Thank you, Billy.
All right, okay. Very funny, Sullivan.
You look great, Wazowski.
If you're gonna prank someone, the least you could do is think of something clever. What? What's happening? I don't get it.
I love college.